So today we want to have a look at the point of sale, and we will get some inspiration also from the retail industry. And why would this be interesting for manufacturers? Well, it's especially interesting for manufacturers who have own retail businesses. And yeah, just to get some inspiration because I think there are some topics that might be similar between retailers and manufacturers. So this is me, and first we would like to have a look on the challenges of today's retail landscape. So, what are the retailers of today, the large retailers, having trouble to juggle with? So, this is like the evolving customer expectations and the omni-channel integration, which they're already quite good at, and this is still a topic which might also be interesting for manufacturers. They have to deal with labor shortages and workforce management. So it's not easy to get qualified staff for the stores. They have different skill background, and they really have to do a proper workforce management. And also the third point is supply chain disruptions and doing some proper inventory management. So these are the topics, and I wanted to underline it with a video that I really like. It's not exactly related to these topics, but it is just a funny campaign. It's from Obi, one of our customers, about hidden talents. That is an employer branding campaign. And yeah, have a look at it.
Entschuldigung. Hallo? Hallo?
Yeah, so what Obi is showing in a very self-ironic way is the fact that sometimes it's not easy to find stuff in the stores. And yeah, especially here is the reason why AI is so important to compensate this and to empower all the employees in the stores to be able to consult the customers and serve the customers, even though there might be even shortages in the workforce. So how can AI help? And this is the vision we want to share today. So imagine the store worker has instant access to all the information available and needed for the work, and anytime, anywhere in the store. So no matter how skilled I am in the first place, I will always be able, wherever I am in the store, to consult the customer in the best possible way. And imagine I can not only do this in my language, but in any languages that suit the customer best. And there are many trends in the retail business. You can find them at the bottom. I will talk about this later a bit more. But this is like the vision where it should go. And it's a good reason to think of the Google solutions when you're trying to reach that vision. So, of course, we're talking about AI, Gemini, and Notebook LM as, as the main thing to empower the store workers to be more intelligent, more capable instantly than they've ever been before. But to get there, you still need two other things. And the one is building Google Workspace as a collaboration platform, making it possible to get access to AI for every single colleague and employee. And the other thing is thinking of Google Chrome and Google devices, very lightweight devices that could be handed over to every store employee that can be used as displays in the stores, where they get access to Gemini, Notebook LM, and all the services that improve the customer experience. Yeah. So what we can see is like Google Workspace here can be seen as the platform bringing AI to everyone in the store. It can be used for the store workers, but also if we go one step ahead, also for the store visitors, for the clients themselves, over self-service tablets, for example, to really find their way through the store. So why should we have a look at these three technologies powered by Google when it comes to your manufacturing point of sales or your retail point of sales? Of course, it is because the Google Chrome OS and devices, so you will have a very lightweight and secure technology. You can really see cost effectiveness over others, and you have this seamless web integration, which is really helpful. To if you're rolling out stuff over many stores all over the world. Google Workspace, of course, allows superior collaboration, not only within the store, but also among stores globally, and also what we see, what is often a challenge, stores working together with the headquarters. So instant sharing of files, working together in files, and instant communication is really helping here. And then Gemini and Notebook LM, of course, as the AI suite used for helping staff to be more skilled and consult the customers. We can see it in a real life case, and you can also visit us in our booth there, and you can see it in detail. So this is where it comes to life at Katia, for example. So what you can see here is the example. You have the woman, she's called Amelie, she's working in a Katia store, and the customer is coming over and wants to buy something. Amelie is rather new, and the product range of Katia is rather big. So she's not able to know everything. And in this moment, she has the Gemini application on her cell phone. And whatever the customer is asking, she can help herself and look for the right answers. There are gems prepared. So these are little kind of programs that have their own instructions already pre-designed. So she is guided through some questions and through the process to help the customer best. The gem is giving the right answers, so she is able to help the customer, even though she doesn't have the overview over the whole product range. And it can, additionally, we have Notebook LM in the background, which contains all the manuals and all the instructions of all the machines Katia has. So she can really use this and interact with all the existing documents. And it is very safe because it's not hallucinating, because she's only got official documents in her Notebook LM that is coming from the company itself. So she can be really sure whatever answer is coming out of this is really true and reliable for the customer. But this is only the beginning. So what we can see, the different levels of AI, we can see that in three steps. So let's say the easiest one, using AI in our everyday tools. This is where Gemini is like using available knowledge, let's say. The next step is really use AI with your everyday knowledge from the company. So you put in all the documents that you have in your company, and AI is using it additionally. And the third level would definitely be coming to real automation of processes with the help of AI. And this is where we're having a look at agent space. So this is just the beginning, working with Gemini and Notebook LM, starting with easy use cases of great value. But what's coming with agent space is still in the future. Yeah, and I wanted to share with you like some other ideas, what is relevant, trending in the retail business, and how Google Chrome, Google Workspace, and Gemini Notebook LM in combination might help you. So one is like dynamic shelf management as an example. So you have your Chrome tablet, and you can take a picture of the shelf. The store worker can take a picture of the shelf, and then Gemini in the background can do like the real-time inventory updates and checking out what are sales trends today, and see how the inventory needs to be set up. Or the other thing is personalized shopping assistants, of course, smart cards. That is something that you can also see on our booth. So imagine you're having that Chrome tablet on the shopping cart, and it helps you with the help of Gemini to find your way through the store, whatever you need. and even helps you with coming up with suggestions of recipes or stuff that you've been buying before. Yeah, so this is another thing where the three things come together from Google Technologies. When we come to the DIY stores after the supermarkets, we can have a look at, for example, interactive project planning as one use case. So let's imagine you're coming to your DIY store and you're planning to prepare your garden project. And then you will find a self-service station with a tablet in kiosk mode, which means you only gain access to several applications. So it's really limited. You can do nothing wrong as a customer. And yeah, that application is helping you with the help of Gemini in the background, including the documents needed for this in Notebook LM. So you as a customer can start planning your garden project with this self-service tablet, all with the help of AI, and you get an idea of on how do I approach my project, what kind of material do I need, and what could be the cost of this. So this could be like one use case for DIY. The other thing is expert product guidance with augmented reality. So taking up your Chrome device, and putting it on the shelf, on the products in the shelf, and helping customer to see with the help of augmented reality additional information about products and everything else. This is something you can have a look at where the colleagues here, Koenig and Bauer, they've got some examples on augmented reality, which is really nice to see in practice. Yes, so these are different examples from the retailers where we get inspiration from and where really I think it makes sense to keep in mind for everything that is related to customer experience on the point of sales, you should actually keep in mind all the potential of Google here. Because I think people are thinking about Google Workspace on Gemini on different matters. But really, this is the point. Like, if it comes to customer experience and improving it at the point of sale, the Google technology is really having a lot of potential. And you should really check if you are using other tools or products using AI for retailers. What does Google have? And maybe there is something I can substitute with Google. Yeah, if we come to fashion, this is also something nice where we can imagine this. Like, imagine you're having a big screen and you're going into the fitting room, and then you can have a choice of products, of clothes you like, or you check the styles that fit you, and then you will get suggestions on what clothes that are actually available in the store, which suit you, and you can even have a virtual avatar of yourself being dressed in that cloth so that you can have an easy way to find what you like and have it rather personalized. And also for omni-channel purposes, all this can help to integrate it. Yes, so these are some examples here. And maybe coming to the learnings, if you want to implement AI into your business and especially on the point of sale. So there are like three recommendations we would always give. The one is know your value drivers. So don't start like single little AI pilots that don't really make sense. They are easy to do, but they're not creating value. That is not really helpful. I mean, you can spend your time with it for first steps, but actually the most important thing to see is where is my value driver? And really to start at this point to generate value with AI. Next thing is really having the ability to deliver. Yeah, you really need to set up the team and get everything done that you can bring it to reality. And that also means a lot of knowledge. So yeah, knowledge is the one thing. The other thing, setting the basics right. So you can't use the help of AI if your data is not in the right place and if your process is not digital enough to get access to the relevant data. So there's really like some homework that needs to be done so that you really can use or make use of the AI solutions. And of course, as I'm a change manager, the third thing is putting everybody on board. So sometimes teams are very much in love with the AI solutions they produce from a rather maybe technical view. And why these things are being brought to a company is to really have productivity gains And the productivity gains will never come to life if the tools are just used by very few people. So the change management part, enable everyone to make use of these AI solutions is very crucial to get the productivity gains initially planned. Yes, and if you're interested in figuring out how this works, so why are we doing this for our customers? We are integrating everything we're doing Google Workspace with POCs and also Gemini and Notebook LM. We're also doing the change part. So this is something we offer for our customers to help them take the first steps and all the others that come along. If you're interested, you can have a look at our AI orientation workshop. And yeah, this is the overview, and I think now we're open to questions.
Well, thank you a lot for this interesting presentation. I thought the use cases were extremely interesting and insightful. Maybe we have some questions from the audience. Does anyone have a question, maybe? Don't be shy. All right, no questions. Maybe I have a question.
Yeah.
So let's say a company really wants to start their AI journey and they want to increase their productivity, but they are not really sure on how to really get started. What advice would you give on the first steps to the company?
Well, actually, it's like the three steps we had before, like having a close look on where do you generate most value.
Yeah.
So to figure out where does the use of AI makes most sense. So this is something where I would start with, and then the next thing is like having a very honest as is analysis of the data situation and the processes to figure out is the use of AI possible, and also think of easy solutions like a Gemini or Notebook LM where you don't need a lot of preparation to implement it additionally to the stuff you have in your company already. So I would always go for that direction too, to check out where is an easy way to bring AI into my company, yeah, without changing everything.
All right, thank you.